Hey everybody, welcome back to Coop de Grill. We got a really cool one today we're going to show you, and I want you to follow all the instructions. I'm just kidding. Don't do that ever.
Wow.
So today we're making Chex Mix. This is going to be awesome. I've been wanting to try this for a while. So, you guys ever bought Chex cereal? You'll see on the back there is a recipe. Isn't that cute? They're going to try and tell us what to do. Not going to happen. We're going to follow it kind of close, though. So it does say 3 cups of all the different Chex mixes, which we have. 3 cups of each. It says 1 cup of mixed nuts, 1 cup of bite-sized pretzels. And then it's got some other stuff in here about seasonings and telling you how much butter to use. And we're not going to follow along with all the rest of that stuff because we're going to add some extra stuff. So let's check it out. First of all, you're going to want to get yourself a big bowl. We've got a big bowl. You're going to get yourself a measuring cup that'll take 3 cups, unless you want to really take your time measuring 1 cup apiece. And then we're going to do, so we've got the corn Chex. We've got the rice Chex. We've got the wheat Chex. Those are the necessary ingredients to start this thing. We're also going to use some pretzels. The recipe doesn't call for it, but we're using Cheez-Its because, heck, why not? We've also got some Gardettos. These are the rye chips. Some grocery stores will have them. Amazon definitely does. You can get them on Amazon. We'll put the link down below if you want to add those to any of your stuff. We've also got Kirkland brand mixed nuts. We've got some seasonings. We're going to use the Pit Boss pulled pork rub. That is really good. We're also going to use a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And we're going to add in some barbecue sauce to this too. This stuff is really good in everything, and it doesn't take a whole lot. A few tablespoons will make this thing kicked up a notch. 3 cups of each of the Chex mixes. Wheat, corn, and rice. There we go. So that is the main ingredients of the Chex Mix. Now it's all the extra fun stuff that we get to put in. It does not call for Cheez-Its, but we're going to add 2 cups of Cheez-Its because we're in Wisconsin, and heck yeah, cheese. 1 cup of pretzels. And these garlic rye chips are going to be the bomb. And we're going to add, same thing, about 1.5 cups or so of those. We're going to wait until the end to add nuts because this is going to make 2 pans. We're going to put all this stuff in 2 of these pans. We're going to make 1 with nuts and 1 without nuts because why not?
Wow, you're so fancy.
On to the butter. There's 6 tablespoons total. We're going to do 1/4 cup of the Orville Redenbacher's popping and topping oil. Add it in with our butter once this is melted. And 1/4 cup of the popping oil. Make sure you put this in a bowl that you can stir around a little bit, because we're going to put the seasonings right in here too. So if you add up all the seasonings that this says, it's almost 3 tablespoons of seasoning. We're going to go 3 tablespoons of the pulled pork rub. So you did the dry stuff first because you don't want it sticking in the spoon. You can use the same one here. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. About that, when you put this in there, put it in over the bowl just in case a little bit spills out.
You'd hate to make a mess.
Little extra is not bad. And we're going to use 2 tablespoons of the Famous Dave's honey hickory barbecue sauce. This is a little unorthodox, guys. Grab the whisk out of the drawer and start making this
a bigger mess.
A bigger mess, yeah. Don't mix it too vigorously. Do this all in one. Make sure you're still stirring this as you're pouring it because it's going to be thick, man. Look at that. Get all that stuff out of there. And we're going to shake it up a little bit. If you're not good shaking a bowl around, you go grab yourself one of these rubber spatulas, the silicone ones. They work really good for getting all the stuff out of the bottom. I got a lot of that moisture up here. We're going to let that settle in. We're going to sit this for 5 minutes, come back and shake or stir that up again, and we're going to do this for 1/2 hour. We want this to sit for 1/2 hour before we throw it on the smoker. This is a good time to go out, start your smoker or your oven, whichever one you're going to use. We're doubling the sauce. So it's going to be 12 tablespoons of butter, which is 1.5 sticks. We're going to use 1/2 cup of the Orville Redenbacher's popping oil. We're going to do 5 or 6 tablespoons of this, and we're going to do, I did 2, right? So we're going to do 4 of these because you definitely want to have enough of this in there. And the Worcestershire, another one of these. This is batch number 2. Yeah, look at all that.
Oh, that looks
You want to make
great.
sure you get all of that stuff because it's got some good flavors to it. We got our smoker out there at 275 right now. Somewhere between 225, 275, that's kind of where you want to be. We're going to smoke these today in our 9x13 aluminum throwaway pans. Make sure you oil it lightly before we toss everything in there. And separate this into 2 pans. This will probably all fit into one with a heaping mound, but you know, you want to be able to get this smoke and everything. You want to be able to stir this up without spilling everything everywhere. So we're definitely going to use 2 of these pans. So it did say to add 1 cup of nuts. We got this separated into 2. We're going to add about 3/4 of a cup of our Kirkland brand mixed nuts. And we're going to add this to the big one. That's a lot of nuts, man.
You're a lot of nuts.
Stir the nuts in there. Get them good and coated with everything that's in there with everything else. Oh, look at that. Out to the smoker. All right, well, we're out to the smoker. We got this set at 250. I'll throw these on here. We got these at 250. We're going to leave them for about a half an hour. Stir them. Come back another half hour. Stir them and pull them off. All right, been a half an hour. Check this out. Oh, my goodness. This looks really good. Just give it a stir. That's all you got to do. This might take an hour and a half. I don't know. We're coming back in a half an hour to check it out. This is actually coming along really nice.
Wow, those look good.
Right? So you see we got a little bit of called juice down at the bottom. And that's good. That's what you want to see. I think we're going to let this go. This is almost done. You don't want it to be completely dried out. You want it to be almost there. So it's been an hour and a half. If you're doing Wisconsin math, about 3 old fashions. We need to get this going for 1 more old fashioned here. And we're going to pull this thing off. It's been 2 hours or 4 old fashions if you're doing Wisconsin math. Check this stuff out. This is ready to pull off of here. Yeah, that's awesome. This has been sitting out for a few minutes. This is really good. Man. Yeah. This is a winner right here. Well, there you go, guys. Holiday Chex Mix, Party Chex Mix, Football Chex Mix, whatever you guys want to do. This is the Chex Mix that you want to bring to your next party. I guarantee it. Throw it in the smoker, throw it on the oven, whichever way you want to do it. Follow that recipe or pretty close to it, and that's a winner. Thanks for coming along with us here at Coop de Grill. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment. It helps grow our channel. Remember, we haven't added our nuts yet.
Because the butter's too hot.
Oh my. We're going to need a bigger bowl.
Uh-huh. So I thought it was funny when you told them not to do what you're doing.
Oh my goodness. All right. So once you've realized that you've used this too small of a bowl, grab yourself a bigger bowl, dump everything in there.
And on the counter.
Half over the counter for crying out loud. If you haven't made a mess that your wife's a little bit annoyed about, probably doing something wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Make sure you get all that good stuff out of that first bowl that you used incorrectly.
Do you want to try again? You want to start over?
Oh, no. Well, yeah, okay. But I'll tell you what. We're throwing this on the smoker. This is going to make your hot dish the talk of the town.
Your hot dish?
Well, if you're putting this in a hot dish, they're definitely going to talk about it, especially if you're passing it off as Chex Mix.
You sure you know what we're making currently?
I do.
Okay.
You put this in there, it's going to make your Chex Mix the talk of the town.
Yeah. Especially if you're in a smaller town like we are.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people may not
That's
care.
crazy. Okay.
What? How messy you are? No. Is that not what you meant?
That's not exactly what I was talking about.
Oh. Huh. That's all I can think about.
Well, you're welcome. You guys heard it here first, so all she can think about is me.
I'm sure they know. Definitely want some nice wet nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Pants.
Yeah, it's pretty cold out for no pants.
Oh, my goodness. All right, everybody. It's been 2 hours or 4 fashions.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Okay. And enough. All right, I'm done. Promise. Thanks for following us here. No. That was all the right vowels and sounds and all the wrong order. I have to cleanse my vocabulary palette. Okay. Thanks for following us.
No.
Why can I not say following? There it was.
We don't want it to be following.
Thanks for coming along with us here today at Coop to Grill. All right, I'll try that one more time. And if you want to see more cool recipes like this with us, go check them out. Just put some right there. We're going to go try some of this stuff again, and you go watch that.